20, 30 years ago in Ireland, if you were milking 30 cows or farming 100 acres, you were a big farmer, you were comfortable, you could support a family. You can't do that now. So there's an increasing move towards intensification of farming. That brings with it its own environmental impacts. But farmers are being pushed in that direction. And Department of Agriculture policy has very much been to stand back and allow the markets to move in that direction, and the large retailers and indeed the large processors to push farmers in that direction. It's not that farmers want to intensify their practice, want to be working 16 hours a day every day and taking over more and more and more land and milking more and more and more cows to earn the same amount of money. I mean, farmers are getting probably less per litre of milk now than they were in the 1980s. They're getting less per kilo of beef now in the 1980s.
But the dairy farmers now, in any of the reports, are coming out reasonably well. And I suppose the farmers, the lobby groups would say that the carbon footprint of Irish produced milk based on the pasture-based system is a hell of a lot more environmentally friendly than any other sourced milk.
Absolutely it is, because of course cows are outdoors, and likewise Irish beef, they're outdoors rather than being fed imported soya type products or grains. Or grains that are imported from South America, and those imports of course bring their own carbon footprint with them. But the point still remains that there's a push towards increasing intensification of farming, that the Department of Agriculture haven't really, I think, investigated adequately smaller, more boutique farming, which is perhaps more sustainable and more suited to certain types of land, in particular types of land across the western seaboard. And we do need a balance. And I think the Department of Agriculture have a real job to do in introducing that balance into Irish agricultural practice and making sure that people are rewarded for different types of farming, because just as there are lots of consumers who want to get the cheapest possible beef and the cheapest possible milk, there are others who want to look towards how it's produced. Is it produced in an ecologically sound way? Is it produced in a way that's sustainable into the future? And I think there's a market for both, and the Department of Agriculture need to make sure that both of those markets are exploited and exploitable by Irish farmers, instead of putting all our eggs in the basket of increasing intensification.